What's up, guys?
Back again with another episode. I just downed the Lucasade.
He did.
I was meant to have this with the show, but it's gone now.
We didn't do last week,
Oh.
Tuesday, because
why?
it was Eid,
Oh
obviously,
yeah, it was Eid actually.
and I was at work.
He was at
Timing
work.
just couldn't work.
He was
so-
at work on Eid, surprisingly.
Bro, it is what it is. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
One of them things.
But however, we're here now, so we're just gonna do a quick breakdown of the Saturday fights coming up.
So
Volk versus Lopez.
Volk versus Lopez, but I just want to talk about. Do you know what's that guy's name? The fucking Minecraft build guy that everyone hit. Torres Lopez something. The black guy that got Torres Finney.
Oh, Finney Torres, yeah.
Finney Torres, yeah.
I think it's Finney Torres, yeah.
There's a reason why UFC did not want him
Why?
after 3 Dana White Contender Series.
Why is that?
Did you see his
Oh,
last
his
fight?
last fight. Yeah, I saw it.
That was
I saw
so
it.
ass, bro. How you knocking people out on Dana White's Contender Series,
And
and
then
then when
he
it's
fight-
your debut, you just turn into a wrestler like Khabib, bro?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't like wrestler like Khabib.
No, but like you think you're Khabib.
He was
The
just.
thing is, he thinks he's Khabib, but then
It wasn't doing much.
moves like Mario Batista, bro. What the hell, man?
Mario Batista is worst.
Wrap it up.
I hate that guy. Also, we're gonna try and swear less on the show.
Yes,
Because
that's
obviously
one
we got like some
thing. I
people
got
who
attacked.
be watching this.
I
so
got attacked for swearing. So
You got attacked for swearing, and we just got to bring it down a bit.
Well,
So, yeah, as
I
I
got
mentioned-
attacked by family, not any of you haters. Don't worry, mate. You guys are not gonna do nothing to me.
So this weekend we got on April 13th. We
April
have
13th. April 13th? What? On a Sunday?
well, it
Oh.
starts
Okay.
his brain
okay.
is a bit slow. It's
So
on a
Saturday,
3
April
a.m.,
20,
which would be a
12th.
Sunday.
Yes.
So we got Dominic Reyes fighting Nikita Krylov.
Nikita Krylov.
Dominic Reyes' title run is on. It's on. Dominic Reyes is coming for that
Nikita
belt.
Krylov is just gonna take him down and just get decision win. I already know that's gonna happen because Nikita,
Alright.
that's his style, and he's ass. So
Next one we
that
got.
fight is pure.
Next one we got is
Yara Rodriguez versus a dog.
Patricio
Patricio
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
It's not. Pitbull is not his actual name.
Patricio Pitbull.
It's
actually-
Patricio Ferreira, something like that. But it's.
Oh, but he thinks he's a pitbull. for
So
some
anyway, this fight.
reason. Imagine being a human thinking you're a dog. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
He's got.
He's fighting Yara Rodriguez
He's
on
not
his
winning.
first fight.
He's not winning.
He's not winning.
No, he's not
He's
winning.
the only. Did you see what he done to Michael Chandler, mate?
Years ago.
Bro, he's still the same. I'm telling you.
He's
that
not the
now,
same.
mate.
He's not winning. He's old. He's coming in.
Yeah,
he's
that's
got-
the same thing.
Yair Rodriguez has fought under the UFC. He hasn't. It's his first fight. What's he gonna do? Da, da, da. He's not winning.
And if he wins,
If he wins, then you know.
I give you a leg kick.
Shut up, man.
We haven't done that yet because Chimaev is not going to fight Alex Pereira anytime soon.
Bryce Mitchell versus John Silva.
I want Bryce Mitchell to flip and send John Silva's
Same.
head out of the fucking...
Same. I wanted to take him down and choke him out.
Do you know Bryce Mitchell is actually so good with his jiu-jitsu? We're
He's
like-
actually cold.
It's going over our heads, bro.
Have
We're
you
not
seen
even
that
like paying
one
attention
clip
to it.
where with Eddie Bravo, he shows Eddie Bravo this thing to a twister, and
Twist,
Eddie
I
Bravo's
saw
like,
that, yeah.
"Rah."
Bro, where did you get that from?
And for those who don't know, Eddie Bravo is the one who invented the twister. I think he invented it, but he's the one who popularized it.
Popularized, yeah.
Because his gym, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, amazing.
Bryce
So,
Mitchell, I hope Bryce Mitchell wins.
Same.
He deserves the win. He's a very good guy.
Because he's been hated quite a lot.
He's been hated.
But if you know why, then you understand. But
yeah,
it is
he's
what
been
it is.
hated for saying what he needs to say. I mean,
Then we
I
got-
don't agree with what he said, but it's free speech at the end of the day.
It's free
Because
speech until
if
you
Israelis,
speak
no,
about-
real talk. If Israelis can get away with saying stuff like, do you know how they called Javid Bashar a terrorist?
Yeah.
If an Israeli can get away from that, then surely Bryce Mitchell can get away with saying something like that. He didn't even attack the.
But
the
it is
things.
what it is. We're just going to leave it at that.
Bullshit, man.
So I don't agree with it. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So next fight, we got Michael
Yeah,
Chandler
it's
versus...
Michael Chandler versus Paddy
Paddy.
Pimblett. It either goes Paddy Pimblett chokes him out and he's asleep, or Michael Chandler just gives
Knocks him out.
the dirtiest beating of his
Well,
life.
Michael Chandler's going to prove that
But listen,
Scousers get knocked out.
Oh, you don't get no fucking
I think Darren Till proved that Scousers do get knocked out.
Yeah, and after that, he just wasn't the same.
But what's your prediction for this
Michael
one?
Chandler, I hope, because Michael Chandler fights once again. He fights as if his mom's been kidnapped.
Michael Chandler when he's analyzing a fight, he's the most elite analyst. When he's analyzing it,
but
when
he's
he's in the fight,
analyze the fight it
just goes out the window. It goes out the window.
He's just straight smoke. That's all he is, bro. So, he's no technique, just straight smoke.
He's like Aaron the plumber.
Yeah,
just smoke.
He's just trying to fight, bro. Cause look, how are you picking up Oliveira on your back twice and just slamming like it's nothing, bro? Oliveira, bro. And Paddy Pimblett thinks he's something, bro. Paddy Pimblett is gonna get done too.
However, with that being said, I got Paddy Pimblett. Second round submission.
Yeah, it was beg.
Second round submission. What is that a beg?
Beg.
Why is it a beg?
I'm trying to be different. My name is Bilal. I'm trying to be different. I think I'm different.
Bruv,
I think
Paddy Pimblett. Say what you want about Paddy Pimblett.
He's good jiu-jitsu.
Chandler's gonna get a
good jiu-jitsu, but not as good as Charles Oliveira. If Charles Oliveira struggled, then
who's got a good jiu-jitsu? Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira?
Charles Oliveira.
Okay. Who submitted Chandler?
Charles Oliveira.
And Dustin Poirier.
Same.
Charles Oliveira didn't submit him. Charles Oliveira TKO'd him.
So
Dustin Poirier took his back and submitted him.
So Dustin Poirier, black belt jiu-jitsu. But who give him?
He's legit. Shut up. We need to check this.
Brother, we need to check this. Who give him?
So Paddy Pimblett second round sub.
No.
That's what I got.
He's trying to be different.
Alright, let's do it on this. A leg kick for leg kick.
Leg kick for leg kick.
Alright,
when
safe.
Michael Chandler knocks him out, don't touch me.
Safe.
Don't
Come on then. Do you not believe? Do you not believe it?
No, because that's the thing. I did say at the start it can go.
So you don't want to. You don't want to do it.
But I want Michael Chandler to knock him out, to make the scouts get knocked out.
Leg kick for leg kick.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Anyway,
I got a fight coming up.
Moving on. We're gonna talk about that later. Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez.
Do you know Diego Lopez? Do you know all he does? He flipping aura farming, mate. Every single shot I've seen him since the lead up to this fight is just pure aura farming.
He can aura farm as much as
He's
he
just
wants.
standing in the flipping.
He can aura farm as much as he wants, but Volkanovski is gonna go in there and show him there's levels to this.
Yeah, and the level is a bit finished now. Diego Lopez is too good for him right now.
Volk is
gonna get knocked out again. I promise you that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I promise you that.
No, bro, you need to put some respect on his name.
But no, if this was 3 years ago, then yes, I would have said Volk will send him to another realm. This is not the 3 years ago, though, is it?
Relax.
It's not 3 years ago. It's not the Volk that beat Michael Thingy. Diego Lopez might knock him out.
Down.
Diego Lopez is gonna knock him out.
Calm yourself down.
Just a little cutout.
But Volkanovski still got it.
No.
Bro, but just because you lose to Topuria and Holloway does not mean you're trash. I mean, Makhachev.
It doesn't mean you're trash, but it doesn't mean his time's over.
Okay, had he won Topuria, would you say the same thing?
Who?
Had he beat Ilia Topuria, would you say the same thing?
Yes.
You're just capping, bro.
No,
you know what? You need to wear this.
But look, Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Even he knows he's too old.
No,
it's time, Volk. Volk, it's time.
All right. I'll tell you what. This time next week, we're gonna chat.
We're gonna check.
We have to check this next week.
We have to check this.
So that's that pretty much predicted. That's pretty much done.
That's the whole UFC
basically
finish.
Today what we're going to talk about is I've been doing this thing with
so
the government,
recently,
the council.
Yeah. Well, let's first put out that we did make it to the Daily Echo.
No, that was cold.
On our city. So this podcast is getting some recognition.
And
slowly building up, slowly getting our way there.
Slowly, and then so that happened. Honestly, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did.
It happened. It did happen.
And we got
and then now we got even more opportunities opening up.
This one is basically like at our local council. We had this one lady showing up to the gym. They want to do basically like a community type thing, helping like the teens, stay away from
because
life.
a lot of
stay away from streets.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot in the city. So it
happens like in every city. It's
for me,
vulnerable,
especially the area that we live in.
Yeah,
it's built up with like a lot of people trying to be like gangsters or
and then these people who are in charge and involved in that, they know like how vulnerable these young kids are. So they show them these money and things like that.
Me being in the area, I know a lot of people that are doing it, and I'm not going to
trying to help them
if it wasn't for MMA, I think I'd probably be in the same position.
That's what I wanted to get to. So basically,
what
we're doing is I'm gonna try and invite her. Her name's Ellie. I'm gonna try and invite her next week or the following week.
She will talk about a lot of stuff.
We'll go into more details. So, what we're planning on doing is basically having, at the Civic Centre.
Yes.
At the Civic Centre, she wants to get the people involved where they can set up a big TV.
Exactly.
And every Saturday fights, or when it's in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
We can bring as many people as to watch the fights.
So gather
that way,
a lot of people, and even people walking past, they will just come and watch it.
No, it won't be outside. It'll be inside.
Oh, it'll be inside. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be inside. So basically, like, what I'm trying to do is, like, what we're trying to do as this whole podcast is to help people, like, understand the sport of MMA, because lots of people like think if you're an MMA fighter or if you're training MMA, you're just this violent person, which is far from the truth.
If you meet me in real life, you
wouldn't think he's.
I'm an MMA fighter, obviously. I'm an MMA fighter, and the way I fight is like it's pure like I'm looking to hurt you type fight.
But that's in a fight.
You
it's
see
in
me
a
outside,
controlled environment.
Yeah, exactly. You see me outside of the cage. I'm as if I'm a normal person, and I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm saying this, but I can tell from your experience that I'm someone that's always. I've never stopped smiling.
Yeah, no, the thing is, because I know you, innit?
I always have that big ass smile on my face.
With him, he's got this goofy character.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Right? But basically, like, what we're trying to get to is to get people to know about MMA and to reach out to those kids, like, listen, sport of MMA, like, it helps with not just, like, the self-defense aspect. It helps you mentally. It helps you.
I've heard
confidence. It brings your confidence
level
up.
There's so many stories I've heard how much MMA.
Because when I first started, we're gonna just jump straight into it. I started training. My first ever combat experience was wrestling.
Exactly.
This was years ago. I'm talking like back in Afghanistan.
And that was all the way back in 1984 or some shit, bro.
Be quiet, chill. And then I only did that for like a couple of months, and then my first proper like continuous training was in, the Abu Bakr Mosque. I did taekwondo there.
Oh, taekwondo.
Yeah, Khalid.
Yep. That was.
So
for anyone in Southampton, Afghan, the canon event was.
Canon event.
To do taekwondo.
At some point
in our life,
we all met in that place.
Every Afghan from Southampton has done taekwondo. How about that?
So I started doing taekwondo, right? And that's where I got my flexibility from.
Somehow.
Like, he knows
somehow.
I'm weirdly flexible.
Somehow. Like, out of nowhere.
I don't know. Because I used to sit, when I used to watch TV, bro, I used to bring my leg up like this and lay on my side.
Yeah, he tried
and just watch TV.
Put his head over his leg and
Anyway, so that was my first experience with combat, and then the way it helped me, because like I was that quiet kid, bro. Like everyone, especially because when I came to this country, bro, I couldn't speak the language. I was just quiet. I just refused to speak.
Same.
So what helped me was
I was 3 when I came to the country.
What helped me was when I started doing taekwondo. This was years ago. Like I met like other people, same age. We're training,
doing the same
talking.
thing every
do you know
day,
what I mean?
Spending every day with them.
So then, what it was, and that helped me to come out of that shell, basically, to speak and to give me confidence, and then slowly over time. And then my second experience was boxing in the city.
Oh yeah.
In St Mary's.
That's another small little canon event, because I do remember going in the city once as a kid.
And that I trained there for a couple of months and loved it, but
boxing.
Ever since then, I joined Exile in 2015. 2015, I joined
How old
Exile.
was I in 2015? So that was 10 years. I was 8 years old, my friend. How do you feel?
You were 8 years old when I joined Exile.
When you first joined, so that's how you know.
When we first joined, that ring was over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do.
That ring was over there, and we had the weights.
The big,
over there.
like thingy, little
and
gym
we had
there.
like 2 treadmills there.
Yeah, I
and
do
just
remember
weights.
seeing that. I do remember.
We had a little
that.
wall up like that, so separating the gym. So anyway, so when I joined doing MMA, I remember my first session when I came in, I was literally Mo. I paid the membership, and this was at the time when I was overweight. So these are the reasons why I'm talking about how MMA helped me.
Wait. Can you repeat that again?
When I was fat.
Oh.
Basically. There you go. These are the reasons how MMA helped me. So when I came in, I paid the membership, right? Calm down.
Carry on.
I paid the membership.
Yeah.
So I just stood there, bro. I just stood there like this, and they were just running around.
I could tell Bilal would do that as soon as he walked in.
I didn't do nothing. I'm not even. I was like this because I was embarrassed. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you didn't know
And
what
then
to
Mo came in. He was like, "Come on," and then he literally pushed me.
I love Mo.
And then I joined the class.
Yeah.
And then after that, I remember my first session, bro. Man got done dirty by this girl. Because I thought I was
That's
like,
another kind of event for any
then
trained person.
if you start
Untrained.
training and then you get to realize, like, okay, this is a whole different thing. Because
Yeah, because I
so
remember.
again, so then I
Oh,
started
sorry.
training, and then that was basically the start of, and then slowly over time, what it did was a couple of things. One, it helped me obviously with my confidence. Two, discipline. When I was training, bro, I was here every day.
A lot of people lack discipline now.
I swear to God, I was here every day more than the fighters. This was
That's
like
what I'm saying,
2015, 16, 17, 18. For 4 years, I was here every day training.
Yeah.
And then I got when was it? No, this was till 18. So training every day with discipline, with my confidence, and what it did as well is it kept me away from the streets.
That's it. There you
It
go.
kept me away from those type of the environment of people like, because if you surround yourself with a certain group, that's you. Even if you're not involved in doing,
Even if you say, "Oh,
those-
I don't do it," but they do, you're gonna end up slowly doing it. I promise you that. It just takes one step, and then you take another step, and then you take another step, and next you know you're deep in the ocean.
you're there. There's a saying in my language in Dari.
Yeah.
It's called
Our language, mate.
in our language.
Flipping
Sorry,
Sorry.
it's called Peshamo Bishi Marshawi, Peshadig Bishi Sioshawi.
Exactly.
What that basically means, if you sit with us, you'll become one of us. If you sit with the, what's dig
Like fire.
like a fire.
Or
Basically,
ash,
in
ash and
Afghanistan,
fire.
we got this place where they cook food. It's
Yeah,
got like
yeah.
fire and ashy area. And if you sit in there,
When fire is like being burnt, it makes the place like it makes
all
everything
dark
black
and
and
stuff because the
everything,
smoke. So if you're sitting there, you'll
It
become
stains you.
all ashy. And basically, the point is,
Yeah. Unclean.
yeah, if you surround yourself in an environment. So me being here, it tremendously helped me.
Exactly. Same with me. I used to never be strong. I used to always be. I remember before I ever started MMA or any sort of training, I would get hit. I would think I was like strong or anything,
Yeah.
but I would get hit and then I'd cry. I'd
Yeah.
run looking like I was low confidence. I had got high confidence, but I didn't have enough to back it.
Yeah.
Because then I would get beat up and then I'd cry and then I'd run and then people were like, okay, so why are you acting like this if you're not that strong or anything?
Yeah.
And
But
then
the thing is, had you not let's just take that away.
yeah.
Let's take, because I think everyone at certain age would be like that.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
And
let's say you're like 13, 14, 15 years old,
yeah,
and you're in an environment out in the streets.
that's literally what I'm trying to say.
So that's why, like,
I
if you
was
come to the gym,
Nova
it
was
keeps you away from
the
all
place
that.
I live, the place we live. Yeah, it's the center. So it's the center of where all of that happens. So once you walk outside, you're gonna see it. You're exposed.
You'll see police
You're exposed
handcuffing
to it.
people on daily basis.
You're exposed to it straight away. The police stop you and search you for no reason. Almost. That's how bad it's gotten,
Yeah.
especially now.
Yeah.
If you're seen with any of them, which obviously I have a lot of friends, which obviously it's the community, but unfortunately the community is it's not corrupted, but it's like affected. It's infected by something, innit?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
the infection that they have in the community. Or
And that's what. Just
outside of that we have such a good community going
and
on. But
just a quick point adding on to that is that's why one of the reasons what I'm doing like with Ellie
yeah,
is we're
The
trying to
council.
like have something in place so all these teenagers around the area, whether you're living in where we live, whether you live in like St Mary's or Swathelin or Bittern or
In
Thornhill,
Southampton,
Millbrook,
wherever.
wherever in Southampton.
wherever.
That's what we're trying to do is build a place where these kids could come in,
And
do activities. It doesn't necessarily need to be the sport of MMA. Just any type of activities
To keep
like
them
some
distracted.
play wrestling or grappling,
To keep
or we
them
watch some
distracted,
fights,
exactly,
we
yeah.
watch some like movies about fighting and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're trying to build.
It'll be
basically.
led by me and him. So
Yeah, that's what we're trying to build. It's just to help people, and he's an example of that.
exactly.
He's from
Me-
where he was to where he is now, and
Yeah.
where he's gonna go.
I know if I never did MMA, I would be the same exact person I was. Well, no, the same exact person these guys are right now, the people standing outside.
and
doing what they
as
do,
well,
obviously.
like some of these people you see is like they might not have, obviously, because me and you, like, we're blessed because we made that choice to come here.
Yeah.
Some people might not know about it, or they
They're
might
not
not have
exposed.
had
They
that.
haven't seen
They
it.
haven't been exposed to it.
They
So
haven't seen it. They haven't been exposed to it. They're not experienced. They haven't like even thought about it. Like it
Yeah.
hasn't popped up. in
and
their
and
mind
one
once.
big massive misconception
What?
about MMA,
Yeah.
like I mentioned earlier, is people think if you do MMA, if you're training in MMA, or if you fight or competing, you're just this guy who's like rude, looking for fights, all these things. I
Someone
swear
with
to
a
God,
high
the truth
ego.
cannot be further from that.
People think your ego grows when you learn how to fight.
It
but
actually doesn't. It gets shattered.
it gets shattered, bro. Your
swear
ego
to
gets
God.
destroyed, and then you're like, "What the flip?"
It helps
And
you
then
understand where you like.
Where
It makes you realize where you are
You're not less.
and the dangers of fighting.
Yeah, you're not less confident, but you're more aware. if
You're
you know
more
what I mean.
aware on like you can like use words instead
What's
of like
gonna
do you know what I mean?
like how you can me if someone, unless someone attacks my family or someone like
Yeah.
literally blatantly running towards me trying to attack me, I will never fight them. I will never fight them if they like even swear at me or anything.
It's
They
just
just
never.
look at
And
me
also,
like, how do you have that? Like, how are you that pressed that you? Let's say I sometimes I have electric bikes, the rental electric bikes.
Yeah.
Here. This happened today, by the way. I was riding it to get here, and the flipping car behind me beeped at me, and then it went past me and swore at me. I'm like, how are you so pressed about a bike being in front? And plus, I wasn't. I promise you, I was not in the way. You guys probably think, oh, but Farid, you might be in the way. I promise you, it was a long ass lane.
yeah.
I was in the corner of it, but he was just right behind me, and he couldn't. He just didn't want to overtake.
Some people
me.
are just like probably had a bad day or
Swore at
something.
me, said,
probably
"Oh,
got
get on the
fired from
pavement."
work or
Swore at me, get on the pavement, but it's literally illegal to drive on the pavement. I mean,
So-
ride on the pavement.
now we're going off topic, but basically,
Sorry, mate.
so
I got
basically,
political a little bit.
we're gonna try and like help people come to, join the gym just to train. And this for you if you want to experience that, because you know this, I know this, anyone who trains knows this. Those who've never trained, or they've never been in such an environment,
Yeah.
are the majority of them are always looking for trouble.
Always looking for trouble, or they
Always
live
looking for
around
trouble.
trouble.
Because they've got this thing in their mind like, yeah, they can fight, or yeah, they can do this, and
Yeah.
then they just go around looking for trouble. However,
But that's the thing. Once again, that's the average man's mindset. The average man's mindset is.
but when you come to the gym, you realize,
you realize that it's not 4,000.
and it's not even just like, oh, you're not good at this, you're not. Do you know what I mean? It's like you understand like it's more than just throwing punches. It's more than like, because anyone can throw punches.
Literally chess, bro.
But it really is
It's
chess.
literally chess. Like especially
and
the
also-
grappling, jiu-jitsu, and everything.
Exactly.
It's not. Oh, I need to outpower you or
Outstrength you.
No.
Like
Try outstrength Ross. He uses no strength against you.
Ross does not. It's pure
He uses
technique,
pure technique, and he makes you fold.
and it feels like,
wraps
and when
you
he's
up
on
and
top, you feel like he's a heavyweight.
Yeah,
and he's
exactly.
skinny but
And
muscular.
He's muscular but
So-
light.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
lighter. He's lighter than he's like 70. I think he walks around 70.
yeah, yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
So that's what I've been working on behind the scenes, trying to get, the ball
We
is
will
rolling.
push this a lot.
The
we will
ball
push
is
this a lot,
rolling. So
hopefully.
we might get some videos and footage of that. They're gonna do a
As long as we're doing something for the community.
yeah.
As
They're
long
doing this thing. They want me to speak on there.
What?
I don't know the date, but
Speak on there. What is
like just to go and talk about the MMA stuff.
What,
when
press
you're
conference?
free, if you're free on that day, I want you to.
No, I'll be there. I'll
come
be
with
there.
me.
Yeah, I'll be there. You do the talking. and I'll
Yeah,
just be there.
no, we'll be there because
I'll be
it's
there.
your experience as well. So, like I said,
I'll
the
just
thing
stand
with
there.
me, because I didn't compete. Like, I mean, I was supposed to, but we had like two.
Should've.
Do you know I was booked
3 fights.
3 fights, and all 3 of them the guys pulled up.
Yeah, it's annoying.
So
especially-
it's just, and that
and
was one of the
delays
reasons
it.
why.
That delays it.
No, it's not even that. That was one of the reasons why. Because doing a training camp is not easy.
No.
It's hard. So you do all of that just for the guys to not show up, and that just put me off, and I just didn't compete. But I'll still do like
Just
jiu-jitsu. I still do like wrestling stuff if it's
So
available.
Bilal's basically
I'll
retired.
do it. But in terms of like what these guys are doing, I don't do that. But that doesn't mean they can catch. I'm telling you. Anyway,
That's it, straight.
do you know
Some
what I mean?
people forgetting who Bilal is, mate.
Bro, wallah, people
They're forgetting
forget.
who Grappler is, bro. Because I got reminded. I got reminded last week. I think was it last Thursday?
It
No,
was
the
last
Thursday before
the
that.
Thursday before that.
I
And it
definitely got
wasn't
reminded.
because the others in the class, people forget, bro. Listen, right?
Riley.
Riley, we're gonna call you out today.
Yeah.
Okay, Riley. I'm nice. I'm nice. Okay, I'm too nice to everyone.
Bit too
You know how
nice.
I am, bro. Sometimes I'm too nice. But when I put it on,
You can't do nothing.
relax yourself.
You can't do nothing, seriously.
Anyway, I better chill out, bro.
Yeah,
because,
nah,
you
real
know-
talk. Like, you guys probably think, oh, Bilal is just a little potato. No. He's a strong potato, mate. This potato can fight, mate. This potato can hold you down.
Bro
And
said, bro said he's a strong potato.
if one potato can hold you down,
Oh, dude, relax, chill. Don't
imagine
finish
what
that
two can do.
sentence. Don't finish that
Yeah,
sentence.
let's not finish that. But
So, what are we on? We're coming up to 26.
26, 4 more minutes of the Japanese.
So, that's what we've been working on.
Yep.
That's what I've been working on behind the scenes. I'm trying to get, once I get the date for that.
Listen,
have
the
him
thing
on
is,
there.
we've kept consistent.
Yeah. Except last week. We were,
That doesn't count.
do you know what I mean? But other than that, we're
we've
back
kept
on.
consistent, and obviously with consistency, your work will pay off, and we're looking forward to what's happening in the future.
Yeah.
And inshallah, by the will of God, it will pay off. Hopefully, and
Bro,
we'll be chilling.
I'm just going to like swerve off topic.
Okay, swerve.
Just a quick little.
We're going outside.
Do you know
the
about
phone.
White House Survival? It's a game on the phone.
That's White House Survival. Is that not a movie, mate? Or
No,
that's
no.
White House Down?
No, White House Survival is a sick game, bro. You need to watch it, download it. It's sick. Don't do that, bro. It's actually a very good game.
Okay, so if I... Oh, fuck, I almost broke my neck. Oh, sorry, that was weird. Nah, you don't understand, man. That was some
Did it get hella warm?
weird muscle spasm.
Trust me, I know. It got hella warm.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Anyway, going back to the MMA stuff now.
Mr. White House Down, yeah.
Calm down,
What
calm
I
down.
think everyone should watch is Invincible. Have you watched Invincible?
No.
Yeah, so you need
Do
to
you know,
watch Invincible.
to this day, I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched... Do you know what I'm talking about, though? Omni-Man.
Is that anime, innit?
It's not anime before I send some... That's what everyone thinks it is. It's not anime. It's literally like a normal animation. It's not anime. Anime is Japanese, mate. Korean. It's that side of the area. This is the other side.
No, anime is...
It's animated.
I
not
know,
anime.
but do you know Naruto?
Yeah, it's not Naruto.
I know, but it's the same. Like Naruto, One Piece. Bro, I've watched more anime than you've lived. So don't tell me
But
about...
that's not anime. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, it's cartoon.
It's cartoon. That's it.
It's not
I'd rather
cartoon.
call
I
it
wouldn't say it's cartoon.
Trust me, it's cartoon.
I'd
It's
say
cartoon.
it's a advanced version of anime.
Oh, flipping hell, mate.
Like it's more
Flipping hell.
sharper because it's probably created by not the Japanese lot.
No, it's created by the USA lot.
Yeah, there you go.
J.K. Simmons, Stephen Ewan, all
Bro,
of these guys.
you want to watch fighting stuff? Watch.
No, that's not even fighting stuff. It's not even about the fighting that makes me gas. It's just about the plot, the story, everything.
I'll watch it.
let's just
I'll
go
watch
back.
it. I'll watch it.
If
and
you've
I'll
watched
talk about
Invincible, I might potentially change my name to Battle Beast. And if you know who Battle Beast is, then you know what I'm talking about.
it.
If you
Okay,
know, you
I
know.
don't know. I'm gonna watch
You
it.
learn about Battle Beast and you're gonna be like, yo, this
Okay.
guy is cold, brother. And I'm telling you.
And if you watched One Punch Man,
Oh, flipping hell, mate.
I'm Garu. And if you know who
You?
Garu is, Garu.
Okay, mate.
He's that bad student who comes back and
Think you're a
folds
bit-
everyone.
I think you're a bit too big for Garu, mate.
Chill out.
You're flipping-
Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the show.
if you're Garu, then I'm
how's-
Boros.
How's your how's your training camp going?
I'm going good, man.
I came in tonight, was training. Bro is looking
Going
slick.
good. No one took me down today. Training camp has been good.
So has it been
it's been
slick?
10-10.
Yeah, because I said I saw him.
Listen,
doing some
let's not
training.
call it a training camp. I've never had a training camp in my life.
Live camp. All
I've
right.
never had a training camp in my life. Every day of my life is a hard training camp.
All
So,
right. And
my
with
life-
that, we're gonna end it.
we're gonna end it.
I'll see you guys. We'll see you next week.
Take care, guys.